Hi, I'm Youth Model, aka Shantae Renee People Positivity, and this is a channel for love and for healing. I want you to know that love begins with you, and it absolutely does. Do you the love you want to see manifesting in your life, and it will come. So this is a message. I do have a poem that I wrote last week. Today is February 19th, 2026, but it is a timeless message. And I'm hoping I can get through it without actually tearing up. There has been a lot of stuff going on spiritually, in the spiritual realm, things being broken down, trying to be rebuilt. I do get guidance on the things that I am supposed to do. So I had wrote a poem. I was on my way to get coffee. I don't know if it was last week. I think it was last week. I was on my way to get coffee. And I heard a line. I'm like, y'all about to have me write a poem. And of course, that's what they actually did. So the poem carries much weight as the rain is increasing. Hopefully you all can hear me. The rain is increasing, and I'm getting that it's going to wash away some things. A lot of you all may know that I know part of my purpose is to break down falsehood, break down a foundation that was built on falseness. And what I'm continuing to see in my day-to-day is that if I don't choose me, no one else will. And I don't know where the fuck that just came from, because the fuck? Yeah, that just came from, if I don't choose me, no one else will. So I am a caregiver. I was a registered nurse by license. I did go to school for it. My license is expired, but I am a caregiver, and I have been a caregiver to my mom and two other people as well. But in the past 2 weeks, it's like I don't have the bandwidth, and this was given to me by somebody else a couple months ago, and I took it and ran with it. I don't have the bandwidth to do fuck shit no more. I just don't. I don't. And, you know, people try to take advantage of your kindness, thinking it's a weakness, and you're just like, no, I'm just doing this because I'm being guided to. And when I'm not guided to, I stop. So, there's a situation where something was being dangled in front of me saying that, well, you know, if you do X, Y, and Z, then, you know, you can utilize X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, I am tired of the manipulation. I'm hearing last cycle. So that was the last cycle. I'm standing 10 toes down in what I'm feeling as I saw 303 on the clock, because 308 right now, but whatever. I am standing 10 toes down in the decision that I made. And of course, the enemy, what we would consider the enemy, will throw things in there to try to get you to not do what you said you were going to do. So I'm going to put this in context for you. My mother, who has not driven since 2016, because she gave me her car. I took her car. Because the last couple of times around that time when I was in the car with her, she was veering off in other lanes, and I'm just like, you should not be driving. So she hasn't driven since then. All of a sudden today, she went to go renew her license because the car that I did have access to, I decided with myself, I won't have access to it. So, you know, I usually took my mom to her appointments and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, we can still go to your appointments. I'll go to them with you, but we can get an Uber or you can get your medical transport, whatever you want to do. I don't have no problem going to your appointments with you. I just won't be using that car because it belongs to the head of the household, the matriarch of the family, who is the master manipulator of everything. And she has her minions that continue to do what they do. Basically, stay silent and appease her. And today, I had an aunt that came over, and me and her got into a heated discussion. We didn't argue too much, but I had to walk away because my nervous system was being dysregulated. And I was like, you're not about to dysregulate me with your shit. Even though I know that's what you believe, that's not what I believe. So I am more spiritual than anything. Yes, I grew up religious, so I know some things about that, but I grew up religious. Damn, I'm at 5 minutes and I ain't even down to the poem yet. Okay. So I grew up religious because my great-grandfather was a fucking pastor. My grandmother's father. And we had to go to church every Sunday. Had to go to church for the week. All that jazz. Anybody who knows, we grew up that way. So the aunt that I was speaking with is not actually of that faith anymore. She's of something else. And because I couldn't back up what I was saying with scripture, yeah, it was like, because I was, and she had been hinting at me because I had been picking her up and dropping her off at home. I had like for months now. She had been hinting if you follow the dark, because they know I do read tarot cards and I'm into other things, but I'm dark because of that. Okay, whatever, that's your opinion. So I had to walk away earlier today because I'm like, I cannot disrupt my nervous system for this. It's not my fight. And that's what I got when I came outside, because I did do like a little video earlier and was like, I had to walk away because I can't change people. And if you know some people who are like gung-ho with their religion, they believe the Bible word for word, when it's actually a tool. It's something to live by. I don't doubt that. All of us get downloads. Jesus didn't write the Bible. I'm just saying. But yeah, that's where I am in my journey. So this is a poem that I got last week. I was walking and the first thing I heard was, my mother always fight with her. What type of hold does she have on her? Ever since I was little, this wrath I felt from her. And my one eyeline acted out and cast for her. A role she has been trying to win. Hoping one day to be born again. Hoping one day her would choose she. But that'll never be the case, because her is incapable of such a thing. Her is the great manipulator of this generational war, being disguised as the woman scorned. But underneath is a hag that drags and drags out the repeated patterns, praising some while leaving others shattered. Why can't they see, underneath or beneath the scheme? To divide is to conquer, and that has been the key. The key to keeping an abundant family down, to win at all costs, no matter who gets lost. Her does not care about you. You that enable are the biggest buffoons. Keeping quiet is not all it's cracked up to be. As you have noticed, your health is failing. To continue to allow what needs, that will be halted. What a great day. Soon we all will be catapulted into a new reality, where fairness, respect, peace, prosperity, and harmony are the keys. The keys to overcome this generational curse thing. I ask you to take a stance against what you will soon realize has been the ultimate plan. To conquer and divide, to keep a legacy from prophecy. Her knows this, and this has been her greatest wish. Not her per se, but what is attached to her. Utilizing her at its will. I keep trying to tell y'all, but y'all act as if it is not for real. I'm the crazy one, the wrong one, the disrespectful one. But no, I am the one that is finally done. Done with the buffoonery that has plagued this family. Holding up boundaries that I had to teach myself because that was never taught to me. Coming out of captivity is also key. No turning back now, even though the future is a mystery. I would rather live in mystery than to continue to live under lock and key. I have come to realize that living my truths and authenticity is the greatest freedom and the master key. So I got this last week because of the stuff that is actually going on. And I know I am not the only one experiencing these things. As I saw my brother's birthday, I had a brother. He died in 2008, and I'm the only child, so I felt obligated to do certain things. But I cannot help someone that is not choosing themselves. And I had to realize that because I am a caregiver. If you are not choosing you, that means I'm choosing you, but you're not choosing you. Who gonna save me? I gotta save me. So this is about saving yourself, regardless of what is going on. And it's a shift right now. Like I said, I think I said it already, but I'm gonna say it again. My mom, who has not driven since 2016, has now renewed her license, and she's supposed to start driving again. Make it make sense. It was a reason we had her stop driving in 2016. It was a reason. But because I'm a Cancer. I'm a Cancer sun, Cancer rising. And I'm here in Ops. My grandmother is a Capricorn. You know, we're opposite of the spectrum. So who best to help me along my journey, basically, because that's what she has done. The treatment that I have received from her, so that's what she's done. She's actually helped me to realize the strength within myself. But no casualties of love and war. Is that a song? That's something, I've heard that before. Do I have love for my family? Absolutely. Am I going to continue to sacrifice myself for my family? Absolutely not. Because no one is going to do it for me. Like I said, is it her continues to choose she, or she continuously to choose her? Yeah. Y'all not choosing me. I'm going to choose me. So, that is all for this message. Choose yourself. I know a lot of us who are empaths, we're very compassionate against or towards our families. Very much so. But it has to come a point in time where I'm going to choose me instead of you. Because you're not choosing you. So if you're not choosing you, why am I going to choose you? Make it make sense. So, sending you loving healing. I appreciate you. Make sure you appreciate yourself. And remember, happiness is homemade. Feed yourself some good shit. Mind, body, spirit. Have a wonderful day. Bye.